Hello, once again, Internet people. I am the Spence, and we are already on the 11th episode. Oops, glitched out a bit. Anyways, so last episode I showed you. Well, I didn't really show you anything. I just pretty much talked about what I was going to do, and this is what I came up with. I decided I was going to build these aqueous accumulators. They're pretty easy to make. It just takes a pneumatic or whatever. They're really easy to make. It takes the same thing as the liquid transposer. It's just a bit different. So you can just push the recipe button on your own, so you can figure out the recipe. But while doing that, I ran into a problem. I had no cobble. So right here, this thing is called an igneous extruder. What it does is it creates cobble, and it's essentially a cobblestone generator. Um, So that's been making me some cobblestone, and that's nice. I might be able to fill in the rest of that flooring. Anyways, so this episode I'm going to be making liquiducts and hooking all this up to a nice big Zycraft tank back here, maybe a converter or something. But I don't really have that many materials at the moment, so I'm just going to make the tank and the liquid ducts. So let's see. First of all, we need ourselves some hardened glass, and of course we don't have any. Do we? Yeah, we have planks. That's good enough. Because what's cool about planks is if you take it like this, and then you throw a minus stone in there. Oops, didn't quite work as I was hoping. Then you get the logs back, which is very useful because sometimes the logs are used in recipes such as this one. I'm going to take that, throw it there, throw in the logs, and now I have myself 5 obsidian. Fell into my mind. Anyways, so we're going to throw this in the pulverizer, and we are going to open up this side. That way we don't have to move around. Crap. We throw that in there. Open up this side. There we go. And we're going to throw the lead in there. And we're going to make ourselves some hardened glass. Ooh. Yeah. So that'll finish up soon. Yeah, see, here we go. We have ourselves 4 hardened glass. And now we can bring this over here, and I will show you how to craft liquiducts. As soon as I move all this stuff out of here. Okay, so how to craft liquiducts. You just throw the hardened glass in the middle, throw some copper on either side, and you have yourself 4 liquiducts, which is nice because now we have 16. And it's always very useful to have liquiducts. They're useful little things, aren't they? But anyways, it's similar to the other thing in that you can turn it so that it goes in or so that it comes out of the specific thing. Now see, all these are pointing in. There's not really an arrow going in, but they're still pointing in. Just trust me on this one. So I think I'm going to have the refinery like right there, and then we're going to have ourselves, we're going to have this go into a Zycraft tank. And I love Zycraftian tanks because they're just so awesome. By the way, these things take forever to mine, but if you shift right click with a what's it called? I can't remember. If you shift right click with a wrench, that's what it is, then it will fix itself and it will come off instantly, which is very useful because no one likes sitting there mining forever on every single time you screw up. So I'm gonna have to go mining in between these next 2 episodes, but meanwhile I'm going to hook us up with a nice little Zycraft tank. Zycraft is really cool. I just absolutely adore Zycraft because of all the cool things that it adds in. But first I'm going to make a load of stone bricks because the Zycraft tanks, you have to kind of build them. They're like a multi-block deal. And in order for me to build mine, why does it keep glitching? Anyways, in order for me to build mine, I want to make it out of stone bricks. So I'm going to throw some stone bricks in there. See, I've already got some stone that's cooked up. Throw that yellow bricks in there and that in there, and now we have ourselves, actually I might be able to do it just right here, but so I'm gonna come over here and we're gonna build our tanks. It's gonna be like, so the bottom will be like right here, so it'll be a bottom, we'll go like 5 by 5, so it'll hold a lot, which is nice because we're going to be pumping a lot out of the ground. But as soon as we find ourselves a nice oil spawn, it's going to be a bit of a pain, but you know how life is. Life is always a pain, some way or another. Anyway, so I'm going to lay the foundation here, and I changed my mind about that. Do I have a... Dang, I don't have my wrench on me. I hate mining these things, because most of the time, like in the last version, so many people kept complaining about how they kept screwing up their old deal because they had done one thing wrong. But anyways, just all you have to make is a valve from the place, and then you just place it here and right click on it once the tank's done being built. Look at the skeleton over there in the quicksand. That's hilarious. Hello there, skeleton. How are you doing? That's just hilarious. And watch the other one. Oh dang, he didn't fall in the quicksand. Oh well. So we're gonna go see if our stone bricks are done. Yeah, I'm sorry for the low frame rate. I don't know what it is. It's just my computer. It always overheats when I'm doing these videos. I don't know why. It always overheats, at least the tiniest bit. But anyways, so the sides have to be a solid, so they can't like be glass. The sides have to be a solid, like stone or whatever. So they can't be glass, which kind of sucks. But oh well, that's life. So it's gonna be like 3 by 3 window here, 3 by 3 window everywhere except for the bottom, and yeah, just the bottom. But it's gonna take a while to build the tank. So meanwhile, while that's being well, all the stone bricks and stuff are being cooked up, I'm gonna go back in here and I'm gonna make myself a valve. Now what's cool is when you make a valve, it gives you a load of them. It gives you 4 of them for each time you craft it. So I'm just going to say valve right here. See? It says allows for liquids to pass through liquids, balance between valves. So there we go. So we just need engineering brick once again and some iron bars and a bucket, which is pretty simple because we already have some zychronite over here. Now, unfortunately, every single time that I want to access something from there, I gotta throw something in the generator. Get in, get out as fast as I can. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. I probably should have done it with a different kind, but it's closing. So let's see. We need. Why isn't this working? What? Oh. Oh wow. I don't have enough burnables in any of my machines. Oh geez. I might just have to generate electricity with some lava or something. I don't know. It's a bit of a pain, but whatever. So we are already about halfway through the video. Imagine that. And I pretty much just decided I was gonna make the tank and showing you guys the setup, which is kind of gay on my part because you guys probably want to actually see it. So here we go, stone bricks all over the place. So now we just look at this, like, oh that's dark, whatever, question mark, and I'll just replace the dark ones with the light ones, throw that in there, throw that in there, throw that in there. Now we have ourselves some light engineering brick. And these can be placed and used as if they're items. Because they are items, it's kind of cool. But, whatever. So we're going to hit question mark. Actually, we're going to want to make those. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Then we're going to say recipe, question mark, and we're going to make ourselves a bucket off screen like this. Or out of the machine like this. Here we go. Throw ourselves some stuff there. Ah, crap. 2, 3. Oh wait, I already have a bucket, and that was so I can move the water. So Look at me. I already have something. Sweet. Oh yeah, light engineering. Right. Sweet. Now we have ourselves some valves. And those are going to be very useful because that's essentially what makes the whole thing. So basically where we want to pull the stuff out, we're going to put the valve, and where we want to put stuff in or take stuff out or anything like that, we're going to have to put a valve there. Oh nuts. There's a guy in there. Crap. Don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Where's my sword? Have my sword on me? Here. Ah, I knew you were coming. I knew you were coming, so I prepared with my sapphire sword. Oh, I just ninja your face. Ninja your face. It looks like he ninja'd my face as well. There's just an arrow poking out of my face. You know, because that just makes sense. There we go. See, it won't connect up until the whole thing is actually made, but you can see the cool little GUI right there with all the with it. It looks like there's like liquid moving around in it, and it's kind of cool if you ask me. So it's gonna be a pain to set up. So I'm just going to once I finish making the tank, I'll come back on screen. Okay, see you in a. Hello, my friends, and I am back. And unfortunately, we did not have enough glass to make the walls glass, but there's just one bit of glass that I threw down right before it, and I wasn't going to break it. So, now we're going to make the tank. And now you can see, after I right-click that thing connected, and you can see now that whenever I hover over it, it's got this weird GUI and stuff, or whatever it is. I don't know what it's called, but what it basically means is that this is a multi-block. It means this is a multi-block, respect the multi-block. Now if you go in here, you can see this thing literally holds, like, it goes by thousandths of a tank. So this holds 432 tanks, or 432 buckets of whatever you want to put into it. My sugarcane farm has been doing quite well. On a side note, I keep harvesting it every once in a while, but I already got like a stack of stuff. So, anyways, so now we have that basically set up. All we have to do is find an oil spawn and make ourselves a what's it called? A load more energy conduit so we can bring it in and sort of make it work. But we also need to get oil to have them to run on. But combustion engines, they can run on all sorts of things. They will need to have the refinery though, because that's just like a must. I don't know why. It just is, okay? So, anyways, we are running quite low on time. I showed you the Zycraft multi-tank, which is pretty cool. And when you fill it with liquid, if there's glass in it, you can actually see like a sliver of liquid on the bottom, and it slowly fills up, which is kind of cool. But it's not as cool as the Buildcraft tanks. Buildcraft tanks, they have like, if you put it in through the top, then it shows like this little flow that goes down in the bottom, and it's cute and like proportional and all that great stuff. But I think this is a better way of doing it. We're going to have to do some more complicated things in order to get a water tesseract or a liquid tesseract. That way we can teleport the oil here after we find the oil spawn and all this other complicated crap. So I just thought that I was going to tell you this, and then I think I'm going to go mining before next episode, because we literally have used all our diamonds except for one in converting them to gold, and then converting that to iron to use the iron to make all the combustion engines and stuff. So this is not a very easy setup, but you know, it's totally worth it in the end, because I've been using this even once I'm like off and have the most epic things. Got 10 seconds, so this has been the Spence, and we are wrapping up our 11th video. See you later.